What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19 video. This time, guys, on the farms of Madison County, of course. This time, guys, we are going to be high-speed plowing. High-speed plowing. I asked you guys in the last video, and I think there was one comment that said, yeah, do it. So, hey, we're here. We are high-speed plowing. In this video, I had about an hour and a half, 45 minutes or so, somewhere around there, worth of footage, and obviously have condensed it down to about 20 minutes. So it's high speed, definitely high speed for you guys. You're also going to see something kind of interesting here in a minute, chat. Not gonna lie, you're going to see something kind of interesting. I was falling asleep while I was recording this. I won't even lie to you guys. Give me a timestamp if you can see where I was falling asleep. It's very obvious. The other thing is I was actually watching a Ron Pratt video while he was recording this. The one where he had to pick up the conveyor belt off the side of the highway. It was jammed under the guardrail and used the rotator, picked it up and took it down to a school and put it on a trailer. Yeah, I was watching that video at the same time. So, you know, sometimes I might have plowed some stuff that didn't need to be plowed, but that's okay. Not a big deal. If you guys haven't checked out Ron Pratt on YouTube, his channel's awesome. Fellow Missourian. My uncle actually knows the guy. I wouldn't say they're buddies, but he definitely knows who he is and stuff. My uncle used to run a truck repair near-ish by where Ron Pratt lives and where he runs his truck repairs and tow and stuff. My uncle, he kind of used to do the same thing. They didn't do towing. They just did truck repair, the place my uncle used to work for. But they have since closed and he kind of like retired. So yeah, anyway, he definitely knows who Ron is and all that stuff, which is always pretty cool. I always thought that was really neat. So yeah, but plowing, guys, we're gonna make a massive field here. Probably not gonna use it more than like one or two times. To be honest, I've kind of said this about the flat map here recently, but I'm not saying anytime soon, but I can definitely see the light at the end of the tunnel for Madison County. I'm not saying soon. There's a lot of stuff to do still on this map. There's definitely a lot of stuff to do, but really once I get this field set, do I really need to farm it like 18 times? Probably not. You know, once, twice, maybe. I'd be okay with that, you know? So it's just like, how many times do I really need to do it? The plans I have for this map are going to make me a lot of money. I want a log still on this map. The animals, yeah, we'll keep them around for a little bit. We'll keep them around, probably use up, you know, some of the stuff we have in storage. Like once we're out of silage, we're out of silage. Not going to do any more silage. We've done silage. I have a ton of straw now. I think I said it in the last video, but I picked up straw for over 24 hours straight with course play, which is a long time. But yeah, I picked up straw for over 24 hours nonstop. And yeah, so I think I'm just like, whatever we have is what we have, and what we don't have is what we don't have. I do need to get some chickens and breed those up to get an achievement, because I still have Steam achievements I don't have, and I might as well, you know, try to wrap up the Steam achievements, you know. Just saying, might as well try. So yeah, but plowing, am I right? I call it disking because it is a disc, but it does put down the plow texture, so we'll call it a plow. I know it's modded and kind of cheaty, but hey, you have as much plowing as I have to do on this map as far as putting all these fields together. I don't consider that to be cheaty, you know. I'm just saying. I don't think you guys can hear it in the background because you guys said you couldn't hear the truck in the background the other day, or there was something else too. Something else besides the truck. My heater? I think it was my heater. But it is currently raining like a mug outside. It's raining like real bad. Just saying. Real bad. And let's see. Tonight's going to be 13 degrees for the low. It's 34 right now, so it better start dropping. It's already 1 o'clock in the morning. The cold one is Sunday night. 6 degrees. 6 degrees. I'm recording this late Friday night, for the record, if you're curious, obviously, before this goes up on Saturday, which, by the way, twitch.tv/Puma Plow. As always, guys, I think I might try to throw up a stream on Saturday during the day for a couple hours, maybe at most, and I might play a console game. I might play something really random on console that you guys maybe have never even seen me play. I don't think I've ever streamed this game. Don't know if I'm going to do it or not, so I'm not going to tell you what the game is. It's an older game at this point, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I don't know, just, you know, maybe I'll just play it and not stream it. I don't know. That is if I get editing done for the Minecraft video on Saturday. We'll see. I was hoping to get that done today. It just didn't work out. Then I streamed American Truck for like 5 hours tonight, so that kind of shot my night as far as that's concerned, which, by the way, that video will be out tomorrow if you guys are interested in American Truck. By the way, I realized, I'm like, I got all this grassland. I don't need it. I don't need it, chat. Or comments, youans, y'all. I don't need it. So there is that. So we might as well plow it out too, right? So actually going farther south than we went, you know, we stopped, spoiler for this video, but we're going to stop this field roughly at the, at that road. Going farther south from there, farther south. I think I said, I don't know. Words are hard. I'm tired. Sorry. Going farther south than that road is going to require tree removal. So we need to get that rig fired up again here. I think I actually got rid of the tractor for that by accident. I think it was a lease tractor for some reason, and I went through one day and just return. And then suddenly the chipper and the stump grinder and everything's just sitting there. I'm like, I did something wrong here, guys. I think I did something wrong. So, yeah. But man, I wish plowing went this fast in, like, you know, real time. This would be awesome. I mean, it really wasn't bad doing everything that I did, because if you really think about it, that's not that bad to plow out what we had to plow out. You know, it'd be one thing if it was just in between fields, but no, we had to plow out these waterways too. And there's a lot of waterways on this side of the map, so it was a lot of plowing, but that's okay. It's all good. It is all good. Oh, jeepers, my phone just vibrated my keyboard. Scared me there, guys. I don't know if you heard that one, but geez, I was in the middle of a yawn and it scared me. Of course it's from Zach. Why wouldn't it be from Zach on Snapchat? Why wouldn't it be? I snapped him before I started this video, started doing this voiceover, so he's probably just, I got back to his snap, so he's probably just getting back to my snap. So there's that. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, here's somewhere I think I started having issues staying awake. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I don't know, man. It was Friday for me, and I went to bed at a reasonable time last night. It wasn't, nah, I didn't go to bed that early though. I went to bed kind of late, and my brother woke me up earlier than I wanted to get up this morning. And whenever, yeah, here we go. You think we're having problems, guys? I'd fall asleep and my freaking like finger would just mash the S key. And I don't know, man. I shouldn't admit I was falling asleep, but I totally was. I'm sorry. I hope you guys find it amusing, but that's my dedication, right? But no, I got woken up earlier than that I wanted to be by my brother. He wanted to tell me something. Oh yeah, right there. I'm like, I don't know where I'm driving. But he wanted to tell me something. Speaking of yawning jeepers, I'm so sorry, guys. He wanted to tell me something, so he woke me up, and I'm like, okay, you didn't need to tell me that. Hey, look, we're doing it again. Round and round I go. Where I stop, nobody knows. Oh, right there. All right, cool. Yeah, so it was just like, you know, round and round to the right now. Oh boy. And then I missed. I had to back up. What a show, guys. What a show. I'm glad I debated editing those out. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I did think about editing, and then I thought, you know what? No, I'm a very transparent person when it comes to this stuff. And hey, it happens. You get woken up early by your brother just to tell you something silly, like, you know. It just kind of set me up for a day of just no good. And then of course I don't drink caffeine, so there's some days I get so tired in the afternoon still that it's like, man, how do people do this without caffeine in their life? But I'm getting through it. You would think by now I'd be kind of used to it, but apparently not. So apparently not. And I will say I'm doing that 24 on the days coming up on the 8th into the 9th of February. Guys doing a 24 and 24-hour stream on Twitch. It is all or most 90% of it, 99% of it will get posted here on YouTube, but that'll be a rendering nightmare, right? That's gonna take a minute. The upload is the worst part. Rendering is one thing, but uploading is far worse. Yeah, it's gonna take forever to upload that. What was I gonna say though? Doing that stream. Cannot remember what I was gonna say about it. I don't know. I don't remember now. Jeez. I need to go to bed, but I'm like hours away from going to bed, but I need to go to bed, but that's okay. So here's that road, guys, that I was talking about. It is a paved road. I didn't try to plow over it. I'm not worried about it. I could probably landscape over it, you know, put a skim coat over it and just plant over it and stuff, but I don't think I want to do that. The fields are big enough the way they are, honestly, and crooked enough and all that good stuff that we don't really need to make them any bigger than they are right now, to be honest. So we'll have probably 2 fields here. This field, the next field south, could potentially be a pretty good sized field if I take out a lot of trees and do a lot of landscaping, which I'm not opposed to. I'm definitely not opposed to doing that, but I think I've asked in the past and you guys have basically said go big or go home with the field. So that's pretty good sized field there, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good size. I will tell you that it has been limed. As you can see, we're gonna grab the limer here. After I was done recording this, I did let the lime finish before I shut the map down. So now I had a little bit of trouble here because it didn't want to generate. It did not want to generate for the whole field. Probably if I would save my game and quit and come back in, it would probably generate for the whole field. So I'm actually going to make my own quote unquote field for right now using Courseplay. And then later on, it'll probably auto generate it. It'll auto scan when I load. The problem is I haven't loaded the map because I've been playing it, you know. If I quit out, go back in, let Courseplay auto generate or auto scan, it should be fine. So I chose to lime the whole thing because I can automate it, and one of the fields up north did need to be limed the whole thing, and so I just decided, like, YOLO, just let it lime the whole thing. And then this ditch here, guys, this waterway needed a lot of landscaping as well, or not a lot, but it needed landscaping. This is in the next field. This is our next project over here. As far as working on fields, this will be the next one. And yeah, we'll get to it eventually. We're gonna work on it a little bit now, but we will work on it more. I'm not gonna save the sugar beets that are in the field. I have decided that because I don't need them and I don't want them, and they take too long to harvest. Any other sugar beets or potatoes that are on the map are gonna get cultivated or plowed under. I don't need them. I don't want them. They take too long to harvest. And yeah, that's that. So we're not going to worry about potatoes or sugar beets anymore. So there is that. Man, it's raining hard out there. It is really coming down, let me tell you. They said tonight, overnight, we could get 1 to 2 inches of rain. And the St. Louis area had 4 to 7 inches, depending on where you're at, 1 week ago. It is extremely wet here. Like I talked about in a previous video, the Missouri River jumped like 8.5, 9, almost 10. I think it was like 10 feet. Jumped 10 feet in a day. Now, of course, it's back down. It's going to jump with this quite a bit because there's nowhere for water to soak in right now. Everything has to run off. Everything's full right now, so all runoff is happening, and it's a mess out there. It really is. You can't walk in your yard, you can't do anything, which, I mean, it's winter, so not a big deal, but it's a mess down at the farm. It is a mess. So can't wait to go down there and see. I talked about that ditch in a previous video, how they put the ditch out to the highway to like stir up the pot with the state and everything. I can't wait to see how that turns out, because another 2 inches of rain, which means it'll probably be, not probably, it will be running over the road again. So that's going to be fun. The state is going to be forced to put in a pipe. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. I talked about that in a previous video, but that's all there is to it. They're going to be forced to put it in a pipe because somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to go plowing through there, and you know, unfortunately, they're going to lose control of their car. They're going to end up out in the field and possibly get hurt, and the state's going to be forced to do something about it. So, yeah. So here's some trees here, guys, in the southern, quote unquote, field on this side. It's not really south. It's more like central. But those are some trees we can cut down. There's another tree in front of us we should cut down. There's probably a fair bit of trees to cut down to make this field what it can be. So probably have to start working on that on stream maybe next week. Maybe next week we'll work on that. I am streaming both Tuesday and Thursday, barring anything comes up in my family, but I think I'm open this next week to stream. So I will be streaming Monday night, Tuesday during the day, Thursday during the day, Friday at night, Saturday at night. I do not stream anymore on Wednesdays. I take that night off because most of the time I'm not home anyway, and I'm at my farm. Although if I am home and I'm available and I feel like it, then I will still stream. This past week I didn't feel like it, so I didn't stream. Next week, you never know, I might feel like it, so I might stream. Wow, it is really coming down. It's hitting like the front and side of my house right now, and it's coming down like cats and dogs out there, guys. I'm gonna load up my my security cameras on my phone just to see what it looks like, because you know, I have security cameras that I can see from my phone now. I probably shouldn't be telling you guys that too much, but I do have them. I'm not going to tell you. I've said it before. They're wise cams. They're pretty cool. But I'm not going to tell you where they are or what they're capturing or anything. But I can see outside of my house. That's all I'm going to say. And they're pretty cool to have. I'm not going to lie. They're pretty neato. Just saying. And actually, I don't have my SD cards in them yet. The cameras came like 2 days before the SD cards or something. The SD cards haven't showed up yet. So, oh, here I go again. I was spinning circles again. Ordered the SD. Oh, this is really bad here, chat. Oh. How long did I spin for? Oh my goodness. All right, if I can laugh at it, you guys should be able to. Wow, that is awful. That is awful. In real time, that's like a long time. I mean, not really, but like, that's more than a couple seconds, right? Wow. All right, so I go drive south now and just look. Because I haven't really scouted these fields out, to be honest. This is the first time that I'm even in these fields. Like, I had no idea there's a ditch here with trees. I had no clue that was there. And then I get down a little farther and it's like, oh, there's just more trees to cut down, more ditches, more trees here to cut down. So I might make I might make a couple fields of this kind of southern central area. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, what I am sure of is this is the end of the video. I do appreciate you all watching. Have a great rest of your Saturday or whatever day you watch this. And as always, the Toodles.